From a pop star in too much pink to a punk in a tux, these celebrities weren't the most fashion-forward individuals to attend the coronation of King Charles III. Katy Perry may not have scored a #1 hit on the Billboard charts since 2014, but she still managed to score a ticket to the coronation of King Charles III. The pop star and American Idol judge has made waves for wearing some outrageous outfits, and the pink ensemble that she wore to the celebration was no exception. Typically, etiquette states that guests aren't supposed to wear over-the-top outfits to celebrations, so as not to overshadow the honoree. But Perry apparently didn't get the memo. The Vivienne Westwood dress with a corset-style waistcoat combined with a multi-string pearl choker, elbow-length gloves, and humongous flying saucer hat placed at a jarry angle served as a pretty flashy distraction from the royal ceremony.
Just grateful to be there and maybe represent USA.
When Emma Thompson arrived at the coronation, she flashed peace signs and waved to the crowd. The celebrity, who's close friends with members of the royal family, channeled Mrs. Doubtfire in a red and black floral ensemble that more closely resembled a housecoat. However, even though she looked like she'd arrived straight from cleaning the palace stairs, the price tag of Thompson's outfit was undoubtedly event-appropriate. The Evening Standard reported her Amelia Wickstead coat cost £1,800, or $2,275, an average cleaner's monthly wages. Thankfully, the look was toned down a bit with a simple black dress. If there had been anything else under that massive coat, it would probably have made her look more like a child playing dress-up than a two-time Academy Award winner. As the character of Patsy Stone on the British sitcom Absolutely Fabulous, Joanna Lumley is known for her love of haute couture. However, the actor looked absolutely far from fab at King Charles' coronation, where she looked like she was wearing a cosplay of the children's book character, Madeline. Lumley was clad in a voluminous and shapeless, monochromatic navy blue button-front dress with a white Peter Pan collar, white gloves, and matching white hat set back on her head. She finished the look with navy woolen pantyhose and what looked like orthopedic navy-colored flats with white soles. Even if Lumley's outfit is far from the most impressive ensemble to appear at the coronation, it at least looks comfy to wear. With her 1950s Air Steward-style gold-leaf embossed teal cape and matching hat, British parliamentarian Penny Mordaunt looked like she'd arrived fresh from Heathrow after working the New York to London red-eye. At first glance, the Conservative MP even appeared to be wheeling a carry-on behind her, although it was actually being pulled by a member of her staff. The unique dress was a very intentional decision on Mordaunt's part, as she was declared the first woman to present the sword of state at a coronation.
I have had something made, and it will be modern. It will definitely be made for a woman.
Mordaunt went bare-legged and took the weight off her tired feet by wearing black ballet flats with gray diamante bows that looked like they had been lost in her closet for years. As she carried out her role in the coronation, Mordaunt nevertheless was dressed like the dictator of her own tiny empire. It was pretty surprising to see Nick Cave pop up in the pews. The former anti-establishment punk was a guest-list wildcard, but has been reported by Sky News to be an admirer of the Queen. In a recent edition of his newsletter, The Red Hand Files, Cave wrote of his encounter with Elizabeth II, saying, "It was a mostly awkward affair, but the Queen herself, dressed in a salmon-colored twin set, seemed almost extraterrestrial and was the most charismatic woman I have ever met." To the coronation, Cave wore an elegant black suit, waistcoat, matching tie, and white shirt. That was fine on its own, but there was one problem. You can take the man out of punk, but you can never take the punk out of the man. Cave's greasy mop of shoulder-length slicked-back hair clashed with his fresh fit, making him look like the next mayor of Gotham City. Queen Letizia of Spain was another coronation guest who didn't realize that she wasn't supposed to be the center of attention. The wife of King Felipe VI of Spain wore a tailored Carolina Herrera skirt and a jacket that was such a vivid, bright pink that it left Katy Perry in the shade. Letizia usually never ends up on the wrong foot regarding her style choices, but she was forced to cling to her husband to maintain her balance as she struggled to walk in her matching pink, ill-fitted kitten heels. The former journalist completed the look with a woven straw lampshade masquerading as a hat.